Today I'll be reviewing for you guys the Ace Magician mini PC. Here we are looking at the box and don't really have a lot of information on the outside, so let's go ahead and get this unboxed and then see what we have inside. So you can't really pull it, it will slowly open by itself. Here on the top we have the mini PC user manual. They should give you all the information you need to get started. Looks like here we have the PC box by Ace Magician. So looking at the box here by Ace Magician, we have the power button here, and this also has a fingerprint sensor built into this. And you can see this is the Intel Core i5, and it has the Intel Iris Xe graphics card. Here in the front we have a audio output. We have two USB and a lightning port. On the back here we have the ventilation. We have the DC 19 volt power output, USB, two of the USB ports, HDMI, and then this is your this is for your display, and then we have a LAN port as well. Let's see what else we have in the box. So it looks like this is a mount, and you will use this mount to go ahead and hang up your PC box to the back of your monitor. So I will demonstrate that to you guys. Here we have the power cord. We have the HDMI. Let's go ahead and see how long this HDMI cable is. It's untangled. So not a super long HDMI cable, because you would want to have this mounted on the back of your monitor. So you should have more than enough room for you to go from your PC monitor to the actual monitor. And here's the remainder power cord. And here we have some screws for the mounting brace. So this is all we have in the box, and seems like it's very easy to set up. Let's go ahead and go over some of the features and functionality of this Ace PC. So in the user manual, you can see we have some quick installation guide. Seems quite simple and easy, and I will show you guys how to get this installed properly. And if you guys wanted to upgrade the memory and replace the hard drive, there's also instructions as to how you can do that. Today I'm not gonna open up the mini PC to show you guys all the hardware inside of it, but you can look at this user manual and go through it if you think it's necessary. There are some precautions, and that's basically all what we have. So let's go ahead and get the mini PC bracket installed on the back of my monitor and get the mini PC attached to the bracket. Go ahead and turn it on, get it connected, and go over some of the features. So in order for you to get this installed on the back of your monitor, you're gonna need all the screws that came in the box, and then the mounting brace, and then the box. The first thing we want to do is take these two screws and then screw them into here and here. And these are the screws that are actually going to hang onto the mounting brace. So I was looking behind my monitor, and seems like the way this mounting brace is designed, it might not fit in there properly, so I have to do some customization to make it fit. So let's go ahead and get this installed. So you can see that I have the screws that are supposed to go on the back here, but the way this is designed, I might have to put it up like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one installed and then see if it works. So I did have to make a few adjustments to my bracket because the way the bracket is designed versus how my monitor is, I wasn't able to put in all the screws, but I was able to get two of the screws in and actually was able to hang the PC up on the back of it. And I ended up with all of these extra screws, but I'm not too worried about it because it seems to be, hanging on just fine because I'm not gonna be touching the back of my PC anyway. So let's go ahead and get this all plugged in and turned on. So here I have my power cord. So just go ahead and get it plugged in. It's just like any other ones. And this DC port is going to go on the back right over here. And then since I have it off, let's go ahead and get the HDMI connected as well. So the HDMI will go right in here. And then the other end will go into my PC. So all I'm gonna do is just go ahead and set this back on here. Just like that. So here you can see how I have my mini PC mounted on the bracket on the back of my monitor. And you guys can also see that I have attached my USBs. One of them is my mouse and the other one is my keyboard, and it's already plugged into the outlet. So all I'm gonna do is go ahead and turn it on and show you guys the boot up. So once you go under your account and you click on ways to sign in, you'll see an option for your fingerprint, which you can see this is the second option here. So once you go ahead and click that, it tells you to touch the fingerprint sensor. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set up that fingerprinting. So right here is the power button, and that is also the fingerprinting sensor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my index finger here, and you can see on the screen that it is scanning. So this is how you set up your fingerprinting, so that way when you log in, you can just put your fingerprint on the power button and it should automatically log you in rather than you having to put in your PIN or your password. So here I'm gonna go ahead and set up my language to English, hit yes, and then the right country and region, United States, yes. It's the keyboard right layout input, so I'm gonna pick US as well. Want to add a second keyboard layout? No, I'm gonna skip. Connectivity, so I'll go ahead and connect. Click next. So it is connected. Let's go ahead and go on to the next step. So here it's asking me to review the license agreement and accept it. So Microsoft Software License Term, updated June 21, Windows operating system. So go through all of this and go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and accept. So go ahead and name your device. So the whole setup process does take some time, and this PC has already rebooted twice. So I think maybe within the next few minutes we should be able to get signed in and show you guys all the other features. So how would you like to set up this device? I'm gonna go ahead and set this up for my personal use. Let's add your Microsoft account. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my Microsoft account and be right back. So here it's asking, do I want to set up fingerprint to sign in faster and more securely? I'm going to go ahead and skip that for right now, and I will show you guys how to get the fingerprint set up later. And then I'm going to go ahead and create a pin here. So choose privacy settings for your device, location, find my device, diagnostic data, inking and typing, tailored experience, advertising, ID, so apps can you, more personal advertising, okay. All right, go ahead and accept that. Customize your experience, so we'll do entertainment, we can do gaming, school, creativity, we can do business and family. Back up your files with OneDrive. Only save files to this PC. Okay, next. So I'm gonna go ahead and so access granted. We're giving you a free trial of Microsoft 365. I'm just gonna go ahead and decline this. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this for now as well, for the Xbox PC games. And now it's checking for some updates, and looks like it's going to reboot once again. Oh, actually, no, it's not rebooting. So I think now it's actually working to set up the PC, and we should be coming onto our home screen in a few. So our Windows PC is now turned on. So let's go ahead and look at some of the specifications. So here in the device specification, you can see that we have the 11th generation Intel Core i5 processor. The installed RAM we have is the 16 gigabytes. And then we have a system type of the 64-bit operating system. I didn't think device ID and product ID was necessary to share. And under the Windows specification, you can see the edition is Windows 11 Pro, and the version is 21H2, installed on today, and the OS build, and some other features here. So over here you can see for the Windows we have 439 gigabytes of free storage. Apps and feature, we used up 4.92 gigabytes out of the 36 gigabytes, and some other, and then some temporary files. We have cleanup recommendations, storage settings, and all of that. Coming back, we have nearby sharing, multitasking, activation, troubleshoot, recovery, projecting to this PC. So you can project from any of the other devices. So let's say you want to play something from your phone, you can go ahead and project it to this. Troubleshooting, remote desktop, clipboard, and all of that. We have Bluetooth devices here. So you can add devices like your wireless headphones or wireless keyboards, and many other things. And then you can access your phone through here. Your phone instantly access your Android device, photos, text, more. Yep. We have our mouse settings, camera settings. We have our network connections, all of our network settings here. And then you can personalize your themes, backgrounds, lock screens, and all of that. How it starts, taskbar, fonts. We have our different apps. We have our account information. And then we have our time and language, gaming. So if we look at gaming here, we have gaming mode. And you can look at the graphics. Multiple displays, so accessibility, privacy and security, Windows update, all kinds of stuff. You can also use many different kinds of web browsers as well, such as Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome. But I do want to go ahead and do some speed test and then play some games on this PC to show you guys how fast it is. So here I'm running some CPU benchmark online test. So putting it under a lot of heavy load. So let's see how it performs, and I will get back to you guys with the results. So I did run a quick speed test on this PC. Things seems to have, for what it is, for the mini PC, I think it has done a pretty good job. So earlier I showed you guys that this Ace Magician Mini PC already comes with a built-in speaker. Now I was doing some testing, for the sound quality for this mini PC speaker versus my monitor speaker. So I'm gonna play two different clips and I want you guys to see which one sounds better. To me, my monitor speaker kind of sounds staticky sometimes depending on the volume that I have on. But when I'm playing the music out of the built-in speaker for this mini PC, it seems to be a lot clearer. So let me go ahead and play some music and you guys can find out for yourself. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play something from my speaker, the monitor speaker. Now I'm gonna switch back to the monitor, the built-in speaker again. So I just played two different video clips, one for the built-in speaker from the mini PC, and the other clip that you heard was from my monitor, speakers. I honestly think that the built-in speaker sound quality is far better than my monitor speaker because, like I told you guys, it sounds staticky and it just doesn't quite sound right. So with the built-in speaker, I think, it's a plus because you don't really have to buy any output, speakers. The built-in speaker can do more than enough for any sound delivery, and the good quality makes it even better. Another reason why this mini PC is super efficient when it comes to surfing the web, watching any videos, playing games, it's because this one actually has the built-in Wi-Fi 6. Now, if you guys don't know what Wi-Fi 6 is, Wi-Fi 6 is a new standard in Wi-Fi technology that was designed to improve the reliability and speed of wireless network. So it's especially helpful for smart homes, offices, public places where lots of devices are connected to the same network. So you should not have any issue with surfing, playing video games, or whatever that you are doing, because this Wi-Fi 6 technology makes it super easy and your network super fast. This mini PC also features Bluetooth 5.2, which is a brand new feature that supports both connection-oriented and connection-less communication. So Bluetooth 5.2 features LE power control and LE audio, which is the latest in audio technology. So with the Bluetooth 5.2, larger amount of information can be finally transmitted over lower bandwidth and at lower power as well, which makes the Bluetooth feature more efficient. So browsing the internet seems to be quite fast. Anything that I want to play. So we want to play, let's say, something random here. Loads up pretty fast.
Living life, everyday, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate.
So I think this PC is quite fast. Doesn't matter what you're really doing, how many tabs you have open. As long as you have good connection and it's within reach, I think you wouldn't have any problem with speed. Should be able to do any Zoom call or Skype call just fine. I have showed you guys the internet test. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play some video games and then show you guys what it's like.
System check weapons. Initiate HMD visor. Got a green light up front. Switch to cannon. Okay. Gun spun up. Looks good. Check missiles. Good ends, good highs, good lows. No outlines. Ready in the back. Here we go. Put attention on. Let's do this. Here we go.
This PC seems to be doing a really good job with gaming. No matter how big the game is or how great the resolution is, it doesn't really have any problem. I haven't had any problem with any lagging or anything like that, so that's really good. Overall, I have never used a mini PC before. This is the first time I have actually tried this out and used it, and I think it's fantastic. If you want to use this for your school or work, this is a great product. Speed is really great. I haven't had any problem browsing with this or playing games, watching movies, playing any 4K videos. I'm also quite impressed by the build quality of this. And I really love the fact that you can just have this set up on the back of your monitor. So it's completely out of the way. It's very quiet. I like the fact that it has the fingerprinting sensor right on the power button as well. And the build quality is fantastic. It's fingerprint resistant as well. I also like that it gives you an option to have a multi-screen setup for multitasking. I would use this. I would recommend that you guys use it as well if you're looking for any PCs out in the market. Thank you for watching my review.